I've made my way out of the Vortex, which is that caravan park back there. So we've just arrived back at where we got collected from yesterday. Backpack is nice and safe and cozy, locked in there. So let's get out, let's start day 2 of the adventure. If I elegantly put my backpack on. Okay. We're good to go. Day 2, the Wales Coastal Path. Come with me. I am on page 50 of the Cicerone guidebook, which says, so we've just left Greenfield docks, and it says turn right to reach a car park, then left is signposted at the Kissing Gate. Don't follow the bouldery coastal embankment, which is that embankment there. Instead, follow a grassy embankment just inland. So we walked along this embankment here. This is the high, if there's a high tide, this is the alternative route, so that you would have turned right if there was a high tide and you needed to get out. And that is the coastal embankment right there. So that was the one I said that you got off of, you know, a little while ago. But to be honest, you didn't really need to get off it. You could have carried straight on because you can see the paths are just about to merge ahead. So gorgeous, people. Just let you know exactly where we are. We are on the top of North Wales, and to my right going that way is Chester, so that's the direction that I've been coming from. To my left, that's where we're heading to, which is Prestatyn, and across the water, so this water body is called the River Dee, the River Estuary, and on the other side you have the Wirral, which is where I live. So that's where we left today, that's where I stayed last night, and then Dad drove me all the way down there and then all the way back up here. Reading from the guidebook, we're still on page 50. So it says, turn left inland beside a tidal channel. This is the tidal channel right here. Walking under the bridge. So I'm 5'9", so it's quite a little bit of a tight squeeze, but no problem, we can make it through. So just to give you some bearing, we came out that way. The big ship is called the Duke of Lancaster. We walked along this path here, under that railway bridge, went right to the bottom to the road, turn right again to walk back along this track here. You're then going to come to some gates and you think, oh my goodness, have I gone wrong? But no, because if you look this way, there's some stairs going up. So these are obviously here for a reason, to stop motorbikes, I believe. But shall I just show you the issue? Like, I don't think I'm that big a person, but that's a tough squeeze. To give you an idea of where I'm walking at the moment, over there in the background you've got the coast, then coming in you've got the train tracks where the trains go. We've then got the Wales Coast Path, which is here, this section, and then on the other side we've got sort of the road powering along. let's go inspect the big wheel. What is this? Okay. Point of Ayr Colliery, the last deep pit in Flintshire. We're coming to the very top point of the North Wales bit. Pretty desolate, pretty remote around here. Not much to see. There is a good tarmac path to walk on, which is obviously nice, a little bit hard on your feet. So I believe the Wales Coast Path is roughly about 20% of it is roads, tarmac, all that good stuff. And what we are overlooking at the moment is the Dee Estuary, which is a historical shipping route, important shipping route from Roman times, and by the 1900s there were almost 2,000 vessels at work on the Dee. Over the past 2 days, I have been so lucky with the weather, like proper blue skies, gorgeous sunshine. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the rest of the Wales Coastal Path has this incredible weather. However, I am prepared for the worst. I do have my rain jacket, my waterproof trousers. I have a dry bag inside my backpack. I have dry bags inside dry bags, just so I am like super protected. I'm not sure if I've told you about how I plan to start the Wales Coast Path, but so I live over on the Wirral in Hoylake, and it's about a 40-minute drive to Chester. And my first thought was I could slack pack the first 18 odd miles, because I've been told it's sort of quite a long, dull stretch, which is what I did. I did it with Ari, who's an absolute legend. Day 2, it was proving to be quite difficult to find anywhere like I could wild camp, and there was no real campsites. So I booked a bed and breakfast in advance, which is going to cost me 40 quid, and that's in Prestatyn, which is where we're walking to now. Day 3, I've also been very organised. I know how far I'm going to walk. I'm following the Cicerone guidebook. It's going to be about 14 miles, and I'm going to go stay in a campsite, which is going to cost me £10. So I've got the first 3 days really, really nicely structured. When you haven't worn a pack for quite a while, it really can sort of impact on your back and your legs, and so you do need to let your body adapt into it, which is what I'm doing. So I made a bit of an error. This is this salt marsh where I stopped and had my egg sandwich, and then I think I'm along here. I'm somewhere lost amongst all the caravans, basically, trying to get back onto the path, but I'm still heading in the right direction, which is this way. I've made my way out of the Vortex, which is that caravan park back there, and I've headed down this way, and this, I think, means that I am back on the Wales Coastal Path. So it's just gone 5 o'clock. I think I've got about another hour of walking or so to get to Prestatyn. I've done 22,749 steps. So yeah, pretty pleased with how things are going. Still feel good, still feel strong. I think when I'm wearing a new backpack as well, that Osprey very kindly sent to me, #gifted, which is awesome, but I have worn their packs for the last couple of challenges that I've done. But the thing is that once you've worn a pack in, it like molds to your body and just sort of fits you really well. And this pack just hasn't molded yet, that's what I'd say. So I need to wear it in for a few more days and just also get my packing right, because it's a little bit smaller than my last one, which was the Aura, I want to say 60 or 65, something like that. And I also took the top of it off, like the brain off. And on this one, I've still got the brain on. I've come off the coastal path now, and I've headed into Prestatyn to find my accommodation for tonight. It should take me 8 minutes from here, 5:43 at the moment. So hopefully I should all be settled and sorted by 6 o'clock. That is the plan. Final push, team, final push. Here we are, 5:51. This is where I'm staying. Let's go see what it's like. Let's go check in. Team, that was very quick, very efficient, which I like. So I've come upstairs. I've got my little room key. Number 1, here we go. Oh, well, this is very sweet, very nice, very bright. This is costing £40 and it includes breakfast, full cooked breakfast with bacon, eggs, toast, no sausage. Little bathroom, toilet, shower, all that fun stuff. Amazing. I don't want to touch anything when I'm all dirty. Oh, right. Let me get my backpack off and let me relax. Woo!